something that's real. Tell me how you really feel. Now that you hearing the thrill. I was all on my own. Now when nigga made it home. Wow, this is the thrill.
What a sweet day, baby.
Here, JPW Live Post Show. We have our friend Moses. Yes.
We are live in this session. We are live.
Nice little collaboration that we're doing today for ARC Radio, JPW, and Rated F. This is huge. We got a little audience going on.
We got a little
here.
live audience with us here today.
That's it. I see the JPW champion. I also see drunken Drake Adams over there. Thanks for the red stripe.
Hey guys, so welcome to another great episode. It was a great day today with JPW. We wanted to kind of start off this weekend with a really big show, guys. So forgive us, it's been a pretty long day in the sun. And then we have, because we haven't introduced him yet, a very special guest with us here on both ARC Radio and Rated F.
Danny Barnes.
Danny Barnes.
How you feeling, Danny?
Sore. Yeah. Really sore. Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the hard work that you guys put in. Thank you for your matches. Your matches are beautiful. Very good show. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Yes, thank you guys. The show is very entertaining, very live.
Yeah.
We've had some technical difficulties throughout most of the show, but you guys did a great job overall. I think kind of holding it up. I know you kind of took a pretty nasty spill a couple times.
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, I honestly don't know what happened. I mean, I went for the tope suicida, and when I landed, my shoulder crunched. But I'm very, very fortunate. I can move my arm.
Good.
I'm
You're
not
alive.
injured. Yeah, that's always a good thing. But yeah, exactly. All in all, I have to say, me and the guys just got done tearing down the ring. But if it was still up and you asked me to go, I'd go again.
Nice.
There you go, Marks of the future champion.
He's still kicking, ready for another whip.
Yeah.
Got that here.
All right, guys.
So I had a question for you, Danny. So one of the questions I wanted to start off was, how did this idea of JPW, which is started as an idea, become a reality right now? And how did that form?
So originally, when I was a kid in middle school, Cliffhanger, my brother, and an old family friend, they thought of a company called GCW, which we all know is a real company now. But we were calling it Garage Championship Wrestling. That's where it started. So it just kind of evolved in out of that. When I met Jay in high school and brought him on board, things just started changing, and Cliffhanger left for a while. Me and Jay just kind of took the ball and ran with it. We called it JPW. At the time, it was Junior Pro Wrestling because we were still kids. And then we decided that once we were out of high school, it was time for a change. And saying a lot without saying anything at all, we decided to follow our journey.
Very fitting name too to a Journey Pro Wrestling, because it's, like you said, it's a journey. Going from anywhere, if you're starting from what they call the minor leagues, but like the indies and working your way up to eventually the big shows, this is a journey to go through. It's a fitting name. And for those who don't know Jay, Notorious Ace, he was on the Rated F show just recently last week. Check that out as well. He had some great interviews. Actually mentioned you a couple times on the show. Good things. He said positive stuff.
Yeah, and make no mistake, I was watching and I was listening. And if he wants that one-on-one match with me again, I say let's go.
That's in the history books of JPW.
Yeah,
we get Danny
for
Barnes
sure.
And Jay Xavier in the same ring again.
That
would be something. Very nice. Well, let's keep it going. I'm intrigued when it comes to asking you what motivates you in a match. What motivates you for your matches?
I feel like that's honestly such a hard question, right? Because I don't know, the roar of the crowd. I'm gonna say, for a long time, I had to picture the roar of the crowd in my head when we were doing this without anybody, and they just kept me going. And what more than that is we've gone through so many trials and tribulations that we never gave up, and that pushes me even more. And the fact that we're here now, still very small, but so much bigger than we were now, and I just love it. Honest to God, and honestly, it's just the best thing in the world. And even on days when I don't want to, when I'm just I'm not feeling it, I work my ass off still for it. It's the best thing I've ever done.
I could say it. You put your body on the line out there for a match earlier tonight, and you could feel that raw energy that just came from you. If the crowd wasn't giving it to you, you gave it to them so you could get it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic to see when you have a wrestler that can do that. They can manage the crowd. They can manage the match. They understand where they're going with the storyline, and it's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling to see talent like yourself that is so humble in such a small scale. To imagine where JPW will be.
Yeah,
it's uncanny.
Yeah,
and it's got to be a hard, especially because coming from the pandemic, guys weren't allowed. I mean, a lot of people weren't allowed to be in there, and now today was a really good turnout.
Yeah.
So definitely love to see that. If we get more faces, more people butts the seats, like they say, it'll definitely gear up and get you more fired up, and a lot of the other wrestlers, because a lot of the other wrestlers feeding off of the fans, boos and cheers. It looked good. It looked really good today.
And if anybody wants to know what we're talking about, I did have an event earlier today, and you'll be able to know more about that by following the JPW channel.
Yes.
And they're definitely going to be loading up some more videos, and y'all want to stay in contact and see more about that brand.
Yes, and also guys, check up on they have a YouTube channel and a TikTok as well that's been going on. So follow them as well as there. They're definitely going to be posting up a lot of that, as well as their Instagram. It's also JPW. So keep your eyes out. They've been posting a lot of the upcoming events.
Yes.
So then, Moses, you had something going on for you, right?
Yeah. So another thing, a little bit about my brand. I do have an internet radio station. So my brand is basically on music. I do reviews on craft beers and things like that as an episode. But as today, relating to the music, I wanted to know you as a person, as the person that the character of Cliffhanger. What would you say any genre, 3 of the top songs that you can name off from your head, any of these songs that would be a Cliffhanger character?
A Cliffhanger character.
That guy.
Wow. That is a great question. Adrenaline.
Okay.
Number 1. It used to be his theme song. Back in the day, yeah. Yeah. And honestly, that just fits him so much, and you can see his raw emotion, and you can see the adrenaline pumping through his veins. It's just he has so much of it. Sometimes you never know when it's gonna stop.
I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, very much so.
I know he's hearing that one.
Yeah. Man, 2 more songs. I would say "You're Welcome" from Moana.
Oh,
Yeah.
Disney shout out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, "You're Welcome" from Moana. He listens to that a lot.
There he is.
There he is. Speaking of him.
Yeah. Kind of piggybacking off of Adrenaline, when he gives the adrenaline to the people, he goes pretty much, well, what can I say except you're welcome?
Exactly, guys. Exactly. What? Can I do it on camera? Can I do it?
What?
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
Not my show.
10
I know.
second.
Would that make sense for you guys? Would that
Yeah, I mean, a quick 10-second.
a quick 10-second? Okay, cool. What can I say except you're welcome from the one that wonderful world that you know.
Too much of those.
I think it's okay to say I gotta go.
And the third song
Few bumps
that
and beers.
comes to mind is, damn, it's so hard. I'm gonna say Trials by Starset.
Okay.
Talks about how many trials and tribulations we've been through. And it says in the song, these trials make us who we are, motivated by the scars that we're made of.
Wow. That's deep. I like that.
Definitely deep. I didn't think, especially You're Welcome for Cliffhanger.
Hey, listen, it's him.
It's a
I don't know.
different side.
I got nothing.
Something to look into.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. I mean, I like the movie, ain't gonna lie. I can't deny that one. I did want to kind of go outside, so a little bit outside of the box, a little bit away from the 4 squares that you were wrestling in. But what is your favorite match outside of JPW? So I'm talking about, I mean, you can go as far as AEW, WWE, Indies, whatever. If you want to bring a JPW match, you could. But I mean,
In recent memory, because there's just so many matches that I've seen and I could view as a masterpiece. But what I will say, that the best professional wrestling match, traditional professional wrestling match that I've seen in recent memory was September 5th, 2021, AEW's All Out, Darby Allin versus CM Punk.
Oh, okay.
Such an outstanding, gripping match. They told the story so well, I think, and I mean, there wasn't that many spots. I mean, it was a traditional professional wrestling match, and it was so intriguing to watch, see it unfold. CM Punk went over at the end of the day, but just because Darby lost doesn't mean he didn't.
That's true. Everyone in that match. I remember that match. I think I was actually over at your house the day of that match, and it's good when you have a match and good long-term storytelling that can captivate both characters, and it doesn't matter who wins, who loses. Everyone goes home with something that it's a notch on their belt, something that takes them into a different realm. Even if you're talking, CM Punk, who has his phone, even who he's going on a welcome home rampage right now. No pun intended. But and, you got you guys, guys from the Indies and now on the main channels now, like Darby Allin, were trying to make that name for themselves. Matches like that really tell a deep, compelling story. You can never go home unhappy with something like that because nobody's gonna lose.
yeah.
At the end of the day, the fans go home happy, and both competitors look great in that match if they could pull it off.
And might I add, it was CM Punk's return match the day before my birthday, and he was one of the ones that I looked up to the most. Seeing him win was the best birthday present I ever got.
There you go.
So welcome back on that as well too. Hey, I mean, I'm impartial. I love a good technical wrestling, but I'm old school. I love me Bret Hart. I love watching most of Bret Hart's matches because he tie you up, probably fart in your face at the same time, and then hold you, and then god.
Yeah.
Heard the stories. Go ahead, Mr. Moses, your next question.
Yeah. So like going off of that, the matches, the match types, and everything, and then JPW. Who would you say is your heels and who's your baby faces? Because I get that a question a lot. And for the newcomers, like the new people tuning in, they're tuning in right now, and y'all want to know more about JPW. What would you say? I mean,
I want to say it's pretty well divided.
Okay.
We have a lot of interesting characters on our brand. I'm going to start off by saying Cliffhanger is probably the biggest babyface right now.
Okay. You can tell by the crowd phase at today's show.
He's so over. He's with all intents and purposes, he's the John Cena of Journey Pro Wrestling. And that's a good thing.
I guess every company needs that.
Yeah.
You need your face of the company. You need somebody who can carry it.
Absolutely. He goes out there. He has such an amazing time, and you could see that's real.
Yeah.
That's just him, as a person.
Oh yeah.
Jay Xavier, the notorious ace, Jay Xavier is
my
another
guy.
one.
That's my
Is
guy.
another.
We know that's your
True
guy.
champion.
We
Oh,
know
his
that's your.
Better remember his face. Respect him.
Yeah. I mean, all around, same thing. It's just him. It's just him being him. Seeing him go out there today, and do his thing was so incredible to watch. And knowing what he's doing it for and who he's doing it for, it's emotional in the best way possible.
Yep.
And myself, I'm another one, and I love it, getting the crowd into it, and it's just the best time. And doing all the crazy stuff that I do, the flips and the tope suicidas and the frog splashes, and getting the crowd to go, "Oh my God!" That's awesome.
Definitely
That's
an oh
awesome.
my God moment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is he okay?
And our three heels. Drunken Drake Adams.
Of course he's a heel.
Yeah. One of the best bad guys in the backyard independent wrestling business.
Love to hate him.
Yeah, honestly. Perez, hate that son of a gun.
If it slips, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's right enough.
That bitch. No, honestly, he's another great heel. I mean, really. He pulls you in, he shoves it in your face, and he takes you right back out of it. And Zion Phoenix, another great heel. Him and I have gone back and forth with each other so many years, so many matches. More often than not, he was the heel. And he's one of the best heels up and coming in this business and in JPW. Easily.
Okay.
That's good to know, man. I'm glad to hear all the different characters you got here. It's a nice variety. And I say, man, we got to keep going full throttle with this.
Yes, definitely. This is something special that we're watching, and it was we had an amazing time.
Yeah.
We did our thing on commentary. We had Drunken Drake Adams with us, and it was so fun to watch, so fun to be a part of. We just wanted to say thank you for giving us this opportunity and having us out here, man.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, I know that we have a couple of shows coming up back. Actually, we just did a taping for a few. But your upcoming match, like, what do you expect would be the outcome? What's that big match that's coming out? I know Chains is coming out.
So the match is me versus Perez, right? Like I go in every match thinking my match is the main event, thinking my match is the best match on the card always, because that's the mindset that you have to have. Every match has to be better than the last. Mm-hmm. And my prediction, and in the words of Paul Heyman, a spoiler, the expectation is for Danny Barnes, the workhorse, the face of the company. That's the headline. Danny Barnes beats Perez at Chains 5. But he's one hell of a competitor. No question. I hate the guy. But he can go like there's no tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it.
I like that.
Whether I want to go in winning the match, obviously.
No,
Expect a beatdown.
I expect it to be a
It's gonna be very
slobber knocker, in the words of a great former commentator. I expect this to just beat down. Which would kind of, sorry, excuse me, guys. I have my own technical difficulties. There we go. I know right now, like, it's kind of a thought, but do you want a shot at the title?
Do I want a shot at the title?
The title.
The title, in the words of Matt Lee.
It's so close. It's so close.
The
You can
title.
Smell it. You can taste it, can't you?
Do I want the title? At some point, yes.
Okay.
Right now, I want to make sure that the people who deserve this belt get their opportunity at it. When it's my time, it'll be my time.
Good.
I mean,
I don't know. I can have the best matches in JPW. I can have the best matches in the wrestling business. This does not make the person. The person makes the championship. So right now, I don't need it.
I know Jay Xavier said it the other day. He says the title needed Drake, but I lied. That Drake needed the title. The title needed Jay, is what he said on the last podcast.
Absolutely.
So it's fitting. I mean, it's very fitting to see that, that let them ride it out, but eventually, see Danny rocking the title.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing that Drake Adams needs is 12-step sobriety. So
You really have a thing for this, Drake.
I don't like the bastard. He's dirty. He's disgraceful. He's disrespectful. He's just drunken Drake Adams. Can't. I just can't.
Oh my God. Oh man. I mean, listen, guys, this has been a great talk right here. I know we got a lot of going on. There was a lot of episodes that we posted. Thank you, lights. We got lights over here. There we go. We want to invite you guys to obviously come and check out the JPW. We have their shows that are being posted up. So please, guys, keep checking out the YouTube channel, the TikToks as well. You get to see Mr. Danny Barnes here to my right as we continue going forward, and hopefully you see him with the title shot. Chains 5 is coming up relatively soon, guys, for you guys, but keep checking out for the new episodes. Moses, you have anything you want to add, man?
Oh man, no, I just want to say that it was great. It was great being here with a bunch of great people here. Yeah, you could tell it's a family here. And hey, when you have that pure feeling, you went for a great ride. And then, like I said earlier, if you guys want to follow, facebook.com/ArcRadio1. You can definitely check out my station, and I'm here, with these guys blending it up, and hey, we're having a great time. So
yes, and likewise on us, guys. If you guys want to follow us up on The Rated F, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, as well as here on YouTube, guys. And as always, you can like and subscribe to our channel, and just give us some comments. Let us know anything else you guys want to talk about, anything that you want to be on. If you guys have some questions for some guests, we'd love to have you guys throw some questions out to us.
Yes. And as we said earlier, had a fun time today at JPW Live. Did 3 tapings. Some of the biggest fun that I've ever had in my life. No. Drunken Drake Adams is pointing at me. Thank you for the lights. But no. I've had enough for you one day, 1 month at that. Speaking of which, we do have another live show for JPW coming up. That is going to be June 4th. Change the Destiny. Yes,
guys.
5. Change the Destiny 5.
So please be there, guys. Check us out when we put up all our dates, and we're gonna put up all the videos through YouTube as well for JPW. So, guys, as always, I'm your boy Felix.
I am Mr. Danny Barnes.
Yours truly.
And then we Arc Radio with Moses. Oh, thank you, guys. Have a great night. It's getting dark, and so am I.
already there.
All right, guys.
Wow, this is the thrill. Welcome to the thrill. Giving you something that's real. Tell me how you really feel. Now that you're hearing the thrill.